Hello everyone, we're Group 2A. We're Nathaniel, Teng, Kayu and Shuya, and today we're going to present our findings for Arepa. So what is Arepa? Arepa is a health energy drink made from bark and blackcurrant, founded in 2017, and there's a particular emphasis on nutrition and brain health, mental cognition. Their target audience are people who want to improve their brain health, mental cognition, and people who are willing to try a new product. So today we'll be analyzing their social media, specifically Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, and the website. And we'll be using software to analyze their content and how it influences and how it's perceived by their followers. Looking at their competitors, this is quite a competitive space. There are many companies such as Savvy Beverages, which do have strong brands, but because of their low followers on platforms such as Instagram and Facebook, they weren't used in this analysis. And instead, we compared them to Remedy Kombucha, which has a very strong brand and it's international and it has more followers than Arepa. Looking at the digital marketing strategy, there is some paid advertising through search engine marketing. There's very much a product emphasis across all their social media. They really focus on their products more so than other aspects such as social. The core values and messages of the business are very much about wellness, living a happy life, mental cognition, health, nutrition, and they are all across social media.
Throughout August until October, we have tracked several social media accounts of Arepa. This includes Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and their website. We use Tableau to visualize the engagement and amplification rate of both Arepa's Facebook and Instagram page, as well as Arepa's drinks competitor, Remedy's drinks engagement rate. Next, we use Python to carry out sentiment analysis of the same posts on Facebook and Instagram and visualize the polarity score using a box and whisker plot. Leximancer was used to conduct text mining and to identify the main themes and concepts of Arepa's Instagram posts. Last but not least, we use follower wonk to compare the brand mentions, number of tweets on Arepa's and Remedy's Drinks Twitter account. Now, onto the data analysis and interpretation part. This line graph shows the trend of the pages indexed by Google for Arepa's website using SEO stats. At the beginning of August 2022, it is clear that the number of pages indexed has increased significantly from around 250 to around 380 on 8th September 2022. We can see that there's a turning point on 8th September, and pages indexed by Google start to drop to around 300 by the end of September. Next, we use Google Trends to track how popular the brand is compared to its competitor, Remedy Drinks. Overall, the trend seems relatively steady, despite the peak being recorded right before the 27th of September with a value of interest of 100.
For Twitter, Arepa did not do very well. Their latest tweet was 2 years ago. It means the company seldom used Twitter to tweet their content. For the latest tweet, Arepa didn't add any description on call to action in the retweeted post. They just directly retweet the content. The comments on each post are very limited. Therefore, it means a lot of the audience does not engage and understand the post content. When we compare to Instagram and Facebook, it is hard to use Leximancer to analyze the sentiment from the audience comment. Therefore, Arepa cannot do very well on social listening on Twitter. Then, when we compare with our competitor, Remedy Drink, the social authority of Remedy Drink is higher than Arepa. Many people tweet, hashtag, and mention the content of the Remedy Drink. And the trend of mentioning Remedy Drink is higher than Arepa. So more people can engage with the content in Remedy Drink than Arepa on Twitter.
Over the 2-month period, we can see that Arepa's Instagram following grew by approximately 2,000 followers. This represents a growth rate of over 7%, and we can see that this growth was fairly steady. To determine Arepa's average engagement rate on Instagram over the tracking period, the engagement rate of each post was first calculated by dividing the engagement, likes and comments, by the number of followers at that specific date. The average engagement rate was then calculated for both August and September. In August, Arepa had an engagement rate of around 0.33% and 0.34% in September. This is a low engagement rate and indicates that Arepa's Instagram content over this period had low interest with the brand's followers. On the 30th of September, Arepa advertised the launch of their new product on Instagram, which achieved 827 likes and 59 comments, which resulted in an engagement ratio of 2.92%. Evidently, this post has significantly greater engagement than all other posts to Instagram within the tracking period. As such, the comments were extracted from this post and were imported into Leximancer, software which identifies key themes and concepts within qualitative, unstructured data. As shown, the main themes of this post were the brand itself, the brain, mental wellness, under mental, and support. Arepa's drink claims to specialize in mental well-being and brain health. Therefore, this post did a good job of encouraging discussion around the brand's values and value proposition. This is further supported by the concepts which show additional keywords relating to health and mental wellness, where you can also see that the brain is a central concept. A sentiment analysis was also performed through Python using the data from this post. Polarity scores classifying sentiment ranging from negative 0.5 to negative 1 as negative, negative 0.5 to positive 0.5 as neutral, and 0.5 to positive 1 as positive. Looking at the results, we can see that the median is 0, which means the majority of followers had neutral sentiment towards Arepa's Instagram post. However, there is no negative sentiment present in the data as indicated in the minimum score.
For Facebook, we analyze with the recorded data. We use following data to calculate amplification rate and engagement rate. The first one, we use Tableau to analyze. From the pictures, we can see that the followers are increasing stably, and the engagement rate and total likes are increasing sharply until mid of September, and the highest engagement post is the same post with Instagram post on September 16th. Only a few people comment on their posts, and some posts even don't have any comments. For sentiment, we use the post on September 16th. Consumers have a natural sentiment on average total words that post by Arepa on Facebook. Moreover, at the 75% tail, the soccer is still not over 0.5, which means there is a lot to do for Arepa to improve on their future posts. After using Leximancer, we found out that people are talking different concepts which are not related between each other.
Based on the issues mentioned, we have come up with several recommendations for Arepa. They could use Facebook to advertise some of their new products that they have introduced. We observed that each time Arepa introduces a new product, the response of their customers are very high, and there are a lot of questions to be asked. To get their customers to move to the middle and bottom of the digital marketing funnel, they could engage with their customers by replying to their comments promptly. In that way, the polarity score could increase on Arepa's future Facebook posts as more customers are satisfied with their customer service. To reach more audiences to navigate the content posted on Twitter, Arepa can also produce more reactive content and hyperlink on their more active social media accounts to Twitter. For example, they could utilize the poll function on Twitter to create a quiz on how well their customers know the functionality of the brain, which is relevant to what they are selling. Another recommendation could be hiring an influencer to advocate for their products. Influencers or celebrities are often the reason why customers are attracted to the products of the brand, as they build credibility and trust to the brand with their high reputation. In that way, we believe that this could improve the polarity score of the comments on Arepa's future Instagram posts, as more customers will start being loyal to the brand and expected to have a positive sentiment. Finally, for their website, they could introduce more variety of products. It's important for Arepa to not just focus on energy drinks, but also other types of drinks such as juices, teas, or sport drinks that their competitors do not normally produce. This will increase Arepa's competitors' level in the drink industry and attract more customers to prefer their products or even be loyal to their products, so that they will have a firm revenue of sales and market. Thank you for listening to our presentation and refer to next slide for our references.